But, well, I know who we have on the couch tonight. We have Carolyn Comeau on the Comeau, on the couch tonight. You probably get that a lot. But yeah, thank you for coming down. Hope you don't have to drive too far. you know what I mean?
But 25 minutes.
Perfect. Not too bad. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming down to our hometown.
Very nice.
It's a pleasure.
Shoot the podcast with us. You reached out to me like, Matt, you need some females on that show. And I said, yes, we do. Get on here.
Exactly.
Because, we were definitely, definitely looking to get some other, we only had a bunch of dudes, you know what I mean? And, I got to change it up a little bit. Like, Dee Conley would say, who we have on the next podcast, she said, you got to vag it up or something like that, right? She would be calling it a sausage party. I guarantee she's going to say something like that next episode. Yeah. But, we appreciate you coming on today. Or tonight, we should say. Kind of want to get into a little bit of your background on comedy, and we'll kind of talk about some other highlights or topics that I've noticed that we can touch upon, and then anything else that you want to talk about. Okay. Feel free to. Like Rob said, we could talk Patriots if you want. We could talk comedy and anything in general you find funny.
Whatever you guys are up for.
Perfect.
Anything.
All right. Well, I'll start it off by I always ask, let's hear a bit about your story. How'd you get into comedy? Why? Or, just your general comedy background and how long you've been doing all that good stuff.
Okay. Well, I started comedy in 2021. During COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. What happened was I used to go to the gym every day, and I'd see this guy there, and my friend said he runs a podcast. Mm-hmm. So I said, oh, yes. I looked at the podcast, and there was a flyer saying, come take comedy classes at the Comedy Connection.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, whoa, I want to do that.
Yeah.
So I started that, but the problem was we had to do it on Zoom. And I had no clue what Zoom was.
Yep.
I was dead in the water. I go, how the fuck am I going to do this, right?
Yeah.
So my girlfriend came up and hooked me up. Mm-hmm. First week went great. Second week, I'm all alone. I'm trying to get on this thing.
Yeah.
I could hear, but I couldn't see anybody. And all they could hear was me saying, hello, anybody out there? Anybody out there,
Yeah.
So I finally got it after a few weeks with the Zoom.
That's
perfect.
Good.
And we did our classes online, and then for our graduation, things were opening up again. So
nice, great time.
we did the graduation at the Comedy Connection.
Nice.
Well,
so
glad
it's
you guys could
4.5 years now.
Wow.
I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah. Well, hey, people say that in comedy, you're never too old, you're never too long of a start to get it done. There was this guy, I forgot his name, but this guy was like, he's like in his 70s or 80s or something like that, and he does a lot of jokes. And he made a joke about, he's like, I just got done paying off my student loans. This guy's like in his 80s, and it's hilarious.
You're talking about Andy Higgins.
I don't know. Maybe that's who it is.
His name. Andy Higgins. He's hilarious.
I'm such a noob when it comes to that stuff. Very funny, but I think, like you said, late bloomer, but I feel like that's the cool thing about comedy. It doesn't matter how old you are. We got a couple of people, we know a couple of people that are younger. I'm not going to say the guy's name. We always bring them up. But obviously, we all know Lucas. He's 17. He's doing comedy. And then you got people that are older doing comedy. You know what I mean?
Lucas is everywhere right now.
From 17 to 80, whatever.
Actually, I think this weekend he's at the Comedy Stop with another young kid. Do you know Dustin Purcell?
I saw his name on the flyer.
Yeah, he's from Mass.
Oh, really?
And he's probably 18 or 19.
It's going to be the battle of the teenagers.
They'll be together this week,
You know what we should do, Rob? We should like, if we ever make money off this stuff, we should like have people be like, you say Lucas's name, you get 10% off on this product. he'll be the coupon code. He watches all these episodes and makes reels out of them, so he's probably going to watch that.
Yeah.
That's funny, but
I watch all your podcasts.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
He's our ghost real guy.
Yeah. I appreciate it. It warms my heart when people like actually like. It's cool that we made something that people enjoy, and I'm happy to have you on. I'm like,
thank you.
It's great. But so you started doing comedy around COVID. What was that like? I mean, I've heard some comedians say it.
It was really weird because you didn't, you couldn't go out, you couldn't do anything. So the cool thing that Brian did was do it on the Zoom.
Yeah, at least
so we
keep
could
it going.
still do the classes and,
and
it was nice. And like, he'd give us all these instructions and then we'd have to come back with like a 5-minute set.
Yeah.
Cool. And do the 5 minutes and he'd critique us and give us some constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody can take that.
Yeah.
Right.
know
No,
what
that
I
is
mean?
tough. It is tough.
Because they tell you like it is, and I like that because
Yeah.
I want to know if I'm messing
of
up
course.
or whatever,
Yeah.
you know?
Nothing personal.
And some people didn't like it, so
Yeah. Oh, so like he was. So in the class, he kind of tells it like it is, right? And then some people didn't like that. I mean, I feel like that's just. I'd rather have someone tell me straight up,
Yeah.
and then that way you know it makes you a better comedian. It's kind of like anything. It gives you tough skin. You know what I mean?
yeah. And if some guy's telling you something that's been doing it for years,
Exactly.
and you're new, if you don't want to take the comments or whatever, you're not gonna get anywhere. You know.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
mean, you have to be able to, like you said, have tough skin.
Yeah, you got to be open to criticism, and you gotta be like you got to be able to mold a little
Yes,
bit. You can't
yes.
just be a stone and not be able
There
to change
is a
it all.
comic out there who has called me an old lady several times,
Oh no,
and
that's
In
not
a
nice.
good way.
no,
Oh boy, that's not
okay.
nice.
no,
Hey, stop
and
that.
I kind
Stop
of
it.
I let him know I knew
Yeah.
when I saw him on a Facebook one day,
Oh boy.
Jeez.
and I gave him a challenge, but he never picked up on it.
Really?
Oh man.
Oh boy.
But yeah, he's,
Yeah. Yeah,
this guy thinks old people should be Walmart greeters, is what he said.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Oh,
So-
no. I worked at Walmart, and I know a lot of greeters. There were people of all ages.
They are.
Ages, everything.
Yeah, I guess he's got a thing about old people. I don't know.
Yeesh.
you know?
But you know what?
That
You
doesn't
prove it.
bother me.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because
Can't let it.
I may look old, but honestly, inside, I'm not.
Yeah.
I hang out with a lot of young people.
Yeah.
I stay focused on what's going on, and things like that. And I love it. I love being everywhere with everyone, you know?
Yeah. Well, I saw you at you were at the Lemongrass show that John put on recently with Frank Santarelli. I was there,
Yes,
and I saw
yes.
you there. So you were out hanging out with, I think, were some of your friends, and that was cool. It was cool to see some of the comics out there.
Yeah.
But like you said, you're out there, mingling, and you're just having fun, and you're going
Yeah,
out.
I try to get along with everyone, and I always tell everybody you did a good job and
Yeah, of
stuff.
course, so it
I mean,
should be,
I
love
know
it.
I beat you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to get into that. That's the elephant in the room. Carolyn beat us in a comedy competition.
Yeah, guys. Back in August, John Parada put on a. He guys, how often does he do those comedy competitions? Do you guys know?
I think
the
Fairly
Magic
often, right?
Wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he do them fairly often? Well, we were finally in one, and Miss Carolyn here took the gold, baby.
Yeah, she
Let's
beat
go.
me and Rob, and I didn't
A
even
lot
place.
of comics that night. I had really funny comics.
There were no
It was
men
awesome.
and no females but me there that night.
Yep. I remember. Yeah, you won first. I think Kyle and Lucas were tied for second.
No, Lucas got second,
Okay.
and
It
then
was-
Kyle and Johnny Rotten took.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yep. Well, that was a fun show.
Yeah.
It was all about having fun. And I'm glad that we all got to do it, and it was nice to actually work together.
Yeah.
So have you done other comedy competitions before, Carolyn?
Yes, I did one a couple of years ago in Worcester,
Mm-hmm.
and what was the girl's name? She ran it, and
Yep.
I won it.
Oh wow.
And a guy got all pissed off about it.
There ain't no woman gonna beat me.
Yeah, he was all upset, and they said, "Calm down." Then he came up and apologized to me because,
Yeah.
I mean, what did I do? I just said my stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But he was a little upset that he didn't get it.
Yeah.
Well,
So, but I
mean-
can deal with it. You know, years ago, before I got into nursing and everything, I was the token female in a Pepsi Cola plant.
Oh really?
So
Nice.
I was with me and 11 men
Oh yeah.
for 8 years.
Oh jeez.
there you
So
go.
I became the 12th guy.
Yeah.
Got it.
You know what I
You
mean?
kind of like.
I'm so used to being with guys and everything
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they were my family for quite a while.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like comedy. I don't know. Like there's a lot of guys in it. So what's it like being like? I don't want to say it's male dominant. 'Cause I don't know how many other
It
female
is male
comics are there.
dominant. It
So
really
say it
is,
is, right? So how is it being a female comedian in a
It's
space
not
that's
easy because
Yeah,
a
like-
lot of people. You look at these shows. There's no women in a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And women are trying to come out. I mean, there are some great old comedian women, but
Yeah.
nowadays, it's tough because people look at you But I think we're standing our own right now.
Yeah, that's good.
A lot of women are coming out now and doing it.
Yeah.
So, and I was at Lemongrass yesterday with
Oh yeah.
John. I did a
yeah.
show there with him
Oh,
yesterday.
awesome. How'd that go?
It was great. He
Yeah.
had 2 headliners. Do you know Stacy Kendro?
I think I've seen her on,
Yeah,
like I said, I've seen her on a flyer.
only knew her a little bit.
Yep.
And then another guy, Dave Radigan.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Mass, and he's a big headliner.
Nice.
So it was a good show, and it was an afternoon.
Okay.
So it was perfect. You were out of there by 4.
Perfect.
Yeah. Easy. Easy money,
Yeah,
right?
It was good.
I don't mind an afternoon show every now and then.
not at
And
all.
you know,
You know?
what happened? How cool is this? This kid was in the audience, and John, you know how he gets on you and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was on this kid, but the kid was loving it.
Yeah.
And after the show was done, he came up and gave all the comics $20.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
I'm going like, what? He said, no. John goes, no, you don't. He said, I want to. It was a good show.
Nice.
So he gave all the comics an extra
little tip.
$20.
There you go.
Sweet. I'll
I'd
take
take that any day.
Yeah, call it a
Absolutely.
tip, right? Call it a tip for your services.
Exactly.
You know, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I didn't do a lemongrass. Yeah, I did a lemongrass show once, and it's a lot of fun. Those
That's a
shows,
nice place.
yeah, food's good. He packs in a lot of comics, so you get a lot for your money at the end of the day.
Well, actually, $50, right?
Is it buffet
You're having
style?
a dinner,
Yep.
yeah, all Chinese.
Oh, Chinese buffet. Hell yeah.
Buffet. You get your show, your tax, your tip. Mm-hmm. Where are you gonna go for a night?
Yeah,
you know,
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
that's decent.
That's actually pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good food there
I'm
too.
going to go to a lemongrass show next time he has one.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I'll go
He's
with
got
you.
one coming up
Heck yeah.
December.
Oh, perfect.
December,
We should go to
I
that one.
think 18th or something
Yeah.
like that.
December is going to be a busy month.
Yeah.
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in general, like what is it? Because it's cool. Like you sure you do it too, Carolyn. 'Cause you go to other shows. It's like you, and being a comedy in a way, it's like also not just doing stand up. It's also like going to support other people.
Mm-hmm.
So like I actually mark on my calendar. Like I got asked to go out to a Comedy Connection show next month in support of another comedian. So I'm more than happy to do that. I think it's great. And then I'm going to go out to Aaron Lydecker's doing the Galactic Theater in December. So I plan on going to that, help it support, and check out the show because why not? It's going to be a good comedy show. It's a good lineup,
Yeah.
good headliner. So it's
Yeah.
like and on top of that, you got your own shows, and then then you're I don't know. Some people do mics as well. So you can do a lot with comedy at the end of the day.
You can.
You know,
Yeah,
you can
it's
do
a
all
hustle.
kinds of stuff.
You know.
Yep.
You have
It
to
is.
hustle because,
Yep.
like, I don't have a promoter, so I reach out to people.
Yep.
And you got anything going on, or
Yeah, that's what
if
you
you
gotta
need
do.
anybody, let me know, and
Yep.
stuff like that. And
Yep.
some people answer.
Yep. I mean,
know?
what was I gonna say? No,
That's right.
That's right.
You don't want us good comics? Oh well, that's
yeah,
okay.
right. You're missing out.
Yeah,
You
they're
know?
lost, man.
Exactly.
They're lost.
There you go.
know?
That's one way to look at it.
That's
you know?
it. But no, I do have fun, and I enjoy every minute of it. I enjoy meeting all the young kids, and it's so much fun. And there is a camaraderie, but there's also the other side. Like they're not going to praise you and you if they want the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
gold.
I kind of like,
Yeah. Well, I think you can, over time you may find the people that you kind of connect with, and some people that
Exactly.
are more just touch and go. Mm-hmm. And I just think that's the nature of the business.
Yeah.
There's some people that may be like, hey, how's it going? This and that. I guess some people you bring into a circle,
exactly.
And that's what I noticed. But at the same time, it's like me, I'll mingle with anybody. I tell me and Rob when we go to shows. We try to mingle with anybody, and
Yeah.
that's what we're trying to do. Just have fun. It doesn't
I
matter.
do. I go up, I introduce myself,
Yep.
and compliment them and stuff because
Sure.
everybody's up there trying to make people laugh. That's the goal.
Yep.
And, you know, every has a different style.
We're all in
Yeah,
it for the same thing, right? At the end of the day,
exactly.
you know. But there is a competitive nature to it in a way as well, you know. But you
Yeah,
gotta be
there
you gotta be
is.
humble at the same time, you
Yeah.
know. And the comedy competition, you know, that was all
Yeah.
fun, you know.
Yeah. It is. They're
It was
fun,
fun,
you know.
And like some people be like, "Oh, I didn't fucking win, fuck that." Like,
Yeah,
but at the end
yeah.
of the day, it's like I'm not hurt over it. You know what I
No.
mean? I got you on my podcast. I don't care.
Hey.
I'm happy you won.
That's
That's
right.
great.
Who
I just go to the
cares, you know?
bathroom and just cry a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just come back out. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. But, you know, at that show, I had a really weird thing happen to me.
What?
This guy was there, and, you know, I mean, there was a lot of people there. Didn't think nothing of it. So at the end of the show, when everybody was leaving, this guy comes up to me because I was doing a joke about my breast. And
Oh
all
yeah.
that. He says, "I'd like to see you naked."
What the fuck?
I went,
Whoa.
"What?" I go, "Honestly, you wouldn't want to see it. Trust me, you know." He goes, "Yeah, I would. Come on."
What the fuck?
No shit.
So then I went up
that's
to another guy that was there. I said, "Would you walk me out to my
Yeah,
truck?"
right.
Jesus.
This guy wants
Yeah,
to see
and
my
I never
boobs.
saw the guy before. Don't know him.
Well,
And I was like, "Buddy, you really don't want to see this."
that's wild.
Wow, good for you, I guess.
It was kind of a compliment, but
Okay.
it kind of shocked me a little
Yeah,
bit.
well, it's not
you
every
know?
day someone
But
says
that's
that,
also
like,
creepy.
naked.
Yeah, creepy. That's what
That's
it
creepy.
was.
Yeah, that's an
I
appropriate
felt
response.
it was a
Something like
little
that.
creepy,
Yeah.
but I gotta say, hey, he was a young guy. Right?
Yeah, there you
He
go.
looked like a young Bob Seger with the hair and everything. I'm
A young
into
Bob
Bob
Seger.
Seger.
There you go. There you go. It was like Bob
So,
Seger was asking at the
I
end of
looked
the day.
at it as somewhat of a compliment.
Yeah.
Okay.
A creepy
It was
compliment.
somewhat
Nice.
creepy. That's
Yeah.
right, Rob.
Like I say, you don't expect that. Some people will get. I've heard stories be like, "Oh, I walked up the stage, I did my bit." And some guy was like, "Yeah, that offended me," or someone's like, "Oh, you said something I didn't like," but someone asked to see you naked. So, hey, I mean,
That only happened to
Yeah.
me once. I was at a local bar.
so you got asked to be seen naked, dude?
Kind of. So I walk in the bar and I'm just like, I don't know, I was getting a pizza or something. I grab a drink and the lady sitting next to me goes, "Take your shirt off." And I was like, whoa.
Oh, I remember this.
I'm like, all right. I was like, oh, thank you, but no one wants to see that. You know, I got a gut, like it's like gross. And
I got a
was
gut.
like, no. She goes, "No, take your shirt off." And I was like, no. I was like, you want me to get you a beer or something? I said, "Take your fucking shirt off." I was like, holy shit.
Your
I was
wife
like-
don't even
She
command
got
you
her
like
gun out.
that.
You better
was
take
like-
it off.
Yeah,
And
right.
she goes, "Excuse me for saying this, Carolyn.
I
Plug
go.
your ears if you have
I'm
to.
good.
Plug your ears, guys out there. 3, 2, 1." She goes, "I want you to suck this." Right out loud.
Oh, dear Lord.
Right-
Oh, we're getting
and
canceled now,
and
boy.
now, the guy sitting next to her is laughing his ass off. The bartender's like, "All right," I forgot her name was. And then she's like, "Come on, I think you gotta go." And the guy sitting next to her, I thought it was like her husband or something. No, he just left, smoked a cigarette, left. I was like,
He's like, "I'm out."
I was like, hold on a second. So I was like, is this how women feel like when guys at the bar like accost them? I was like,
exactly.
well, uncomfortable,
That
right?
was my thought when you.
It
Told
was
me
a
that. That's
creepy
probably what girls
compliment.
feel
I was just like,
Yeah.
all right, so
You know.
It
Yeah.
was. That's a good thing. Creepy compliment.
yeah.
That's what,
Again, so I kind of empathize a little bit because I was happy.
yeah.
Like
but
I hung
you
on.
were
I'm still hanging on to it like a
uncomfortable,
year later, like 6 months to a year later. But at the
weren't
same
you
time, like,
uncomfortable at the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then,
That's,
Yeah, I
you
was
know.
shocked. Never mind. I'm like, what are you talking about? Are you crazy?
Yeah, at least buy me a drink first.
At least I
Jeez.
got kids older than you.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's funny. I've never had anyone say that to me before.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I've
gonna have
had
to bleep that out.
I had a. I
You gotta go to the bar where your brother was.
I gotta go. I know. I gotta go.
Sorry, Mom.
I gotta go to Picasso's.
Sorry, Carolyn. I don't want to say that. My mom watches this. I'm gonna have to bleep that
Does
out.
she too? Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
just put the. Just,
I told that story too, and I didn't bleep it out.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I
Dad
told my
laughed at
husband
it.
that when I got home. I go, wow. He goes, what? I go, I must still have it.
Yeah. He's like, well, you don't ask me to look. You don't ask me to be
Right.
naked.
You
He's
don't
like,
care if I'm,
that's
whatever.
funny, bro. That's funny.
That's 41 years of marriage.
Damn, I'm going on 4, and I'm already there.
Yeah, we got
Last,
9.
kidding.
last week was 41.
Wow, congratulations. That's
And
awesome.
Let me tell you, we were both married before. It's our second
really?
marriage.
I mean,
He was a rescue.
yeah, you rescued him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's how it happens sometimes.
You know how you rescue dogs? You know, you gotta rescue
You went to the
somebody.
pound, you found your husband. He looks pitiful. I might I'll save him.
He was in Jamestown sitting at a bar, Narragansett Cafe.
Yep. That's how people used to meet back in the day.
Yes.
Now people find each other online.
Yeah, I think that's creepy online, though.
Yeah. I mean, I found my wife online, and
Did you?
yeah, we met on Bumble, but it was kind of like a halfway thing. We met on Bumble. We talked for maybe a couple hours, and then I gave her my number, and then we met. So we matched on. I remember because I was working Walmart that night with my friend. We were watching the cameras. We should have been watching people stealing, but instead I was scrolling through dating apps. And yeah, I matched with her on a Saturday, and then that Wednesday, me and her met up at Rick in person because we were going to the same college. And yeah, but it's just funny that people meet online now versus like going to a bar. Like my younger brother's trying to meet people at a bar. Remember that, Rob? He's going where he was trying to meet people the old school way, and it just didn't work. You know?
Yeah. They're like, just look me up on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a second.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's a little more difficult for the girls because you have to meet in a public place. You can't
gotta.
just throw your stuff
Yeah.
out
Oh, can
there.
you want to come over? You just met me online.
Yeah,
Heck
right.
no, don't do that.
You know,
Don't do that.
and I've got one granddaughter who's 24. She had a 4-year boyfriend, and they split up. And I try to tell her now when you go to the bar or something, make sure you drink. Because it's scary out there.
Got a lot of crazy
you know?
nut jobs out there,
There
honestly.
are.
Putting shit in
know?
your drink or whatever.
But you never know. I always tell her either have your friend watch your drink or get another one.
Exactly.
You know, because it's,
I do that.
do you?
I'll take it to the urinal, or like the old school thing is like put a coaster over it.
Yeah.
That means you're coming back, but I know it's stupid. Like no one's gonna drug me up.
Hey,
but
that lady might have.
I still do it. That's true. She might have.
That's right. She would have put something in your drink. You would have been taking all your clothes off.
Oh my
Rob.
gosh.
For real, dude. Honestly, you never know.
Were you married then?
Oh yeah, this was only like 6 months ago. I've been married for 9 years.
Did you tell your wife?
I did.
Yeah. I told my husband too.
Yeah, I tell her everything. So we're just like,
Yeah, I mean,
again,
it's gonna
still
happen.
got it. I go.
That's right.
Man, maybe one day someone will.
That shit like that happens, though. You know.
You know.
And it makes you feel good in a way.
Yeah, it happened to her. Like when we were dating, like guys like buy her drinks stuff. I get all fucking pissed. I'm like, ugh. But then my father will be like, "Hey, now you don't have to buy her drinks."
See, I gotta tell you guys, I'm a cheap date.
There you go.
I never drink.
No.
Never drink.
Perfect.
There you go. You save a lot of money doing that. The guy
do.
saves a lot of money.
They do. That's
know?
why I always said I'm a cheap date.
See,
Buy me a ginger ale,
there you
and
go.
I'm all set.
I'm an easy date. If you want to knock me up and take advantage of me, all you gotta do is buy one beer and I'm fucking drunk. Give me one mixed drink and I'm done. I
jeez.
don't drink alcohol really. I'm
You hear that,
pretty-
ladies?
No, I don't
You know?
either.
Yeah. Friggin',
I never did. You
Yeah.
know, I just wasn't for me.
yeah.
Fresca.
Frescas.
Yeah,
Frescas
Fresca.
tonight. Rob
Wow,
brought the
Fresca?
Oh,
Fresca.
heck yeah.
I know. Where did those come from?
Did you bring this in tonight? Or did you grab it from my fridge? That
I took it from your
guy
fridge.
goes right in my house like he lives here.
Well, he's your brother.
Yeah, I go to his
Right?
house. I look in his cabinet sometimes.
Yeah.
But he's got nothing but gluten-free crap.
Oh, yeah, you're in the gluten-free
Sorry,
stuff.
Liz. I know she's probably gonna be like,
No, it's my wife and
yeah.
well,
Rob,
cheating a lot.
Can we go back into comedy? Well, all right. So you. All
right, back into comedy, guys.
No. I'm gonna talk
what?
about. We can talk about the gluten free thing because I want to see you had a joke about gluten free stuff, right?
No, it was a stupid.
Dude,
joke.
I love that joke.
I already said what I said, and I don't want to say that joke.
Yeah, but I told
Don't make me
Melanie
do it.
last night. I said I wish Rob would.
That joke
do
sucks.
that joke because I love that joke.
That joke sucks.
Desert sand cookies. You know. What kind? Do you ever work on a joke and you ever what this joke like? Do you ever ditch a joke or anything like that? Do you believe in that? I should say,
What?
like getting rid of a joke that doesn't work.
Oh, I
or do
definitely.
you always keep it?
No, I
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
If when I first started, I'd get like constructive criticism
Yep.
from my coach and that, and if they'd say, I'd just drop it
There you go.
because now I almost can tell. Different crowds, different things work.
Yeah.
So like now I was saying something about it was a Buddha, some Buddha thing. And they thought that. They go, no. I said, all right. But I do write all my own stuff.
Yeah.
And I write in cursive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not many people
everything's
know how
in
to do that.
cursive.
Rob, I don't know. Rob, did they teach your kids how to write cursive?
Oh, you're a teacher?
So we are teaching them cursive. I'm not a teacher. I'm
good.
a salesman.
Okay.
But we are teaching them cursive because we figured, we learned it.
You gotta know how to sign your name.
It's just back, when, what was it used for, really? Penmanship first, but also speed.
Catholic school is what did it to me.
Catholic school will do it. And then, but now I can type faster than I can write. So I don't find myself physically writing much anymore.
See, I write, and my grandkids think I write in calligraphy. Because they don't even know what.
Hey, no one's going to steal your jokes. No one's going to steal your jokes.
Yeah, right.
You can't read them.
Oh, no, I got a good penmanship because let me tell you, I'm a left-hander total.
Yeah.
And going to a Catholic school, that wasn't kosher.
Yeah.
You couldn't be a left-handed because you were possessed by the devil in those days.
Really?
See, I feel like there's a lot of comedy right there. You can make a lot of jokes about writing in cursive and how young people can't read it.
Yeah.
So you be like, I said, F you. I don't know. My kids are pissing me off. I wrote "fuck you" in cursive. They couldn't read it, and they didn't know I was telling them to go fuck themselves. Not that anyone would want to.
Said the kids thought it was calligraphy.
That's funny. What is this? Like, is this ancient text? Is this from the pale? What the fuck they call that?
And to be perfectly honest with you, I can't print.
Yeah.
I'm not a printer because I was so used to writing. I try to print and it's messy.
Yeah, my print sucks. It's a bunch of capitals and lowercase. And
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah.
Or like a pilot.
But that...
So you're writing a lot of your jokes in cursive, like. So do you write? Well, I guess Rob likes that question. He likes the. What's that question, Rob? You like the writing
I
process?
usually ask what your writing process looks like. Like for instance, like for me, like something funny will happen during my day, and I'll have like a little notepad. And as much as I don't write, I'll scribble it down, or I'll just talking to my phone or my watch or something. What do you do?
I do similar. If I hear a word or something, like I can make something out of it.
Yeah.
So I'll write the word down. Like when I go up on stage, I usually have my little index card in my back pocket.
Yes.
And with just words, so that way it brings you back to what you want to say,
Okay.
And I write everything. I have different pads and I'll scribble it and then I'll write it over so, I clear it up and things like that. But, and I save all my flyers.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
I show them in.
I've been trying to do that myself.
Yeah, I've got one of those little clip things, in the little plastic covers.
Yep.
And I just slip it in there, So I keep all them. I tell my kids when I die, put that out so they can see it.
Yeah, that's cool. You any pictures of Grandma? Yeah, they're in the flyer. Go
Here
take
she
a
is,
look. There's her headshot.
headshot.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I think it's cool saving your flyers. Like, comedy mementos are big because you should always be proud of any show that you do.
Yeah.
And just getting up there takes a lot of balls, honestly. And I think it's just great to be able to hold on to some of that.
Oh, I was so nervous at first.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Because I said I'll get sick.
Yeah.
But
I get like that too
now
sometimes.
I still get like that.
I'm pretty good at, not being as... Once in a great while, if it's like a particular comic or something, I'll get a little nervous, because they're big time or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I'm pretty calm about it now.
Yeah.
But I write a lot and I read it over and I tape myself and I just try to be prepared when I get on. Because I don't want to read my paper. I don't want to read off my phone. I want to try to be a little professional and know it by heart.
Yeah.
And it takes a while to memorize.
It does.
It's just going over and over and over,
That's true. Yeah.
So
That's good. So I always thought me writing out my set, I was like, well, this is taking a long time. But it helps me anyway. You know what I mean? I don't know, like Rob said, it sounds like he types up his stuff where he writes it, but everyone's different,
Right.
So
I like the index card stuff.
Yeah.
I did
that's
that.
what I do.
Index cards are
cards.
nice.
I got a pack of them. And what I do is I'll write what I'm going to talk about, and then I when I'm doing a show or something, I have someone record it, and then I'll mark on that one, this was 7 minutes. Like, so you know, if
that's nice,
they
yeah.
want you to do 7 minutes, if they want you to do 5 minutes,
That's a good
I
idea.
mark on the index card how many minutes that set
Yeah.
was.
Nice.
So you can, and
Yeah.
then revise them and stuff, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But it's so much fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. So, is it like are you pretty busy? Like, are you doing different shows and you're doing this and that? Or actually, scratch that. I wanted to touch base before I forget again. I did see a video. You were with Brian Bowden at the Comedy Connection, and there was like something, they presented you with something.
Yes, they
yeah,
did.
Quote unquote old people
Yes,
shit.
the
I
old
was like,
ladies
geez.
back.
Yes, that was freaking hilarious.
That was so much fun. That was
Yeah.
the first time I hosted for.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did 4 shows, Friday and Saturday night.
That's
Oh,
cool.
wow.
And it was awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody loved it. And then at the end, Brian said, "Come here, I got some." And they gave me crossword puzzles, which they have no idea that I love doing.
Yeah,
I
they
do
will.
them all the time.
I just got into crossword puzzles.
I
I got
love
a
'em.
book of 75, like
Yeah.
New York Times on a Sunday.
Yeah, my dad
I suck
was a
at
big
them.
crossword puzzle guy, and I got that
cool.
from him. And then they had Werther's Originals.
Oh boy, they're throwing in all the old lady
Yeah.
stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah, they had.
My grandma had those.
Oh, I forget. There was. I can't even remember, but it was a pretty cool thing, you know.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
cool.
Saturday night at the last show,
Yeah.
he and
Yeah.
Corey brought me up there and
That's
presented
awesome. Yeah,
that,
that's
you know.
funny. I did see that. I thought that was very funny.
Oh yeah, they love to
yeah,
get on me, you know.
yeah. Ball busters.
But yeah, they're great. They're
Yeah.
great. I mean, everybody. Like I love John Parada. I love,
Yeah.
you know, these guys are all wonderful.
Yeah.
They treat me well, and you know, and like I told them, no matter whose show it is, I try to give 100% all the
Exactly.
time.
And that's what you should do. I
You
think
know.
it doesn't matter.
Very good.
And it-
Because I mean, I don't care if you're talking to him or you're not talking to him. I'm doing a thing, you know.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So it's been really well. Actually, I did lemongrass yesterday.
Yep.
Here tonight, Thursday night, I'll be at the Walnut Street Cafe in
Oh,
Lynn,
cool.
Mass.
Oh, awesome.
Sweet.
What a cool place this is.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Do you know Joanna Raposa?
Yeah, she does Paul Santos'
Yeah,
show. Yeah.
yeah.
Kyle Cody was actually telling me about she does a mic on Thursdays.
He's going to be there with me this week.
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah,
telling me he want.
yeah.
I gotta make a plan to go out there.
Yeah,
it's just a
check it
long
out.
drive
I'm
on a
telling-
weeknight. So
It's about an hour and 40 minutes.
yeah, it's a long drive on a weeknight. It's tough because I work in the morning, but
Right.
I gotta sack up and sacrifice. I do want to check it out. There's another mic that he was telling me about. I was on the phone with him tonight. That someone does, and they give you 20 minutes a piece or something like
Oh.
that. Yeah,
Oh.
and like I'm like
I don't know where that is.
yeah, but it's a
Long
couple.
time.
It's a couple comics. Like he's just sent me the flyer, but they only got like maybe a couple comics, a handful. So it's like an hour and change. But it's also in Mass. It's in Worcester, so I got to make the trip out
Oh
there
yeah,
too.
but I won the contest in Worcester.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places in Worcester for open mics.
Yeah, I
a
know.
lot of them, and they're right across the street from where they built the new Fenway for like the Paw Sox.
Oh really?
Yeah, and
Oh,
they
okay.
fixed it up. The
Yeah.
area looks really
Oh,
good,
sweet.
and there's a lot of clubs over there
Yeah.
to do
Nice.
things with. You know,
So you do mics as well
I do well once in a while. I've been
Okay.
doing the Tuesday night one
downstairs.
at downstairs.
I want to hit that one.
Yeah,
Sweet.
and I'm getting my brain into going to do a few more
Oh, there you go.
because I want to, you know, you've got to mingle and you've got
Yeah,
to be
you want to meet
seen.
some other people, and yeah.
One guy that told me, and he's been at it forever, and he said, if they don't see you, they forget about you because so many people are asking them
Yep.
that if you're
That's a
not
good point.
visible, you know.
Yep. You gotta
don't have
you
it.
gotta see their face.
Yeah.
They gotta recognize you. It's
Yeah.
like Johnny Rotten said back in like one of our first few episodes. He was like, or he's told me on the side, he's like, you gotta go to these clubs and hang out and
You
go to
do.
the shows and support and become a regular there, so these people know who you are.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know what I mean?
Johnny Rotten, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah,
He's
John's
helped me
awesome.
out.
Yeah.
When I was first at it and I knew no one and I'd see this guy on Facebook, so I friended him and he did give me a lot of advice.
Yeah.
Nice
Johnny
guy.
Rotten's great.
He's a nice guy.
I was in New York. I did a mic in New York in June, and I was supposed to be there this week, but I had to cancel it. But Johnny Rotten was going to come with me to the New York.
Really?
thing.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I love that.
So he's a good guy.
Shout out to you,
He's
Johnny
another positive
Rotten.
guy.
Yeah.
I like Johnny, dude. I did a show with him
He's
recently.
also a hell of a golfer too.
Yeah.
He's a golfer.
Yeah, go golf
Johnny
with him.
Rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob
Golf?
was golfing with like a lot of the comics that we interviewed.
Really?
So far.
Yeah.
He
And
wears golf shoes.
I don't remember. John,
Yeah, right.
did you wear
What does
golf
he
shoes?
wear? I can't picture him wearing golf
You know,
shoes.
he's got a, you know, Johnny's salty there. He's a great guy. He has his Dunkin'
Salty
cup.
dude.
I love
You know,
him.
he freaking,
A cigarette.
he has a smoke in his mouth and like clubs in the 1980s and just
Oh my God.
shits all over everybody. he's
I didn't know
he's a
he
good
even
golfer.
did that.
He's a very good golfer, and I'm just like, oh my
Wow.
gosh,
He's
Good
a
for
sleepy.
him.
he smoked my ass.
He can hustle you for some money.
He'll put you down.
I played him a few times. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was good.
Yeah, wow,
but
that's
like,
good.
it'd be like, oh, we'll talk comedy. I'll be like, I'll say something stupid like I suck, and he'd be like, whoa, what are you saying? You suck.
And then he'll look at you
basic-
too. He'll like,
yeah.
grab you and say, you don't suck.
Yeah.
Keep working at it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he has great advice, and yeah, we like Johnny.
We love Johnny.
Yeah.
He's
So-
great.
Let's get you back on, Johnny.
Yeah. So coming up next Saturday night, I have a big show with Mike the Barbarian McCarthy.
Oh, yep. I've seen
I
him.
love this man.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about him too.
Have you ever seen his act?
No, I have to. I got a lot of people I gotta
He wears
catch
a
up with.
kilt.
Yeah, I know he does. He's got the hat on. He's got like horns on his hat.
He's all
That's sick.
barbarian.
I like
you know?
that.
Yeah.
And one year on St. Patrick's, a couple of years ago, I did a show with him in Mass, and the other girl and I, we bought the horns we wore.
Yeah.
It was so much
That's cool.
fun. So I'm going to be with him at
Oh, awesome.
the Moose Lodge
Really, you got
in
busy.
Fairhaven. Yeah.
Nice.
Busy. You're out there freaking getting it. Most most people. God, I'm gonna say it so. Most people. I'm a young guy, but let's be honest. People around your age, I would assume, right, Carolyn? I'm not gonna assume your age, but people.
Oh, I
that,
don't care
People
that
that are
they
older,
know.
right? At the end of the day, you could just be sitting down watching TV,
No.
doing nothing, but you're out there doing comedy and making people laugh, and you're out there freaking hustling. I like that. That's
78. I'm
badass.
78 years old.
There you go. And you're out there doing
And I
comedy.
I was a late bloomer, 74.
See, that's the thing about cool about
Wow,
comedy. You've been doing it
that's
since you were
awesome.
74.
Yeah.
You know, and
like it.
you're successful too. And so I feel like it doesn't go to show you don't have to be this young person to just make it
Just do
to be good. Like you can be an older person and still be successful, and you're obviously, if you're doing different shows, you got to host the Comedy Connection, so right there that's
know.
showing something.
That was big. That was
That's
big
awesome.
for me.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
great.
so happy that Brian asked me. And I did try out because you had to send some videos in to be the opener for Paul Reiser. Do you
Okay.
know him?
I've heard his name
Paul,
around.
he did that show with Helen Hunt. It was, but anyway, he's a big, well-known, over-the-world comic,
Yeah.
and he was coming to the Connection, so I sent my thing in like I'm a big deal. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this, right? Nah.
No, hey, that's the thing. At least
Yeah.
you gave it a shot. I've reached out to
Yeah,
some
I
bookers,
tried,
and
And he was really nice. I met him and everything, and there was a girl from Boston that did it. She got the gig,
yes.
But I don't begrudge anybody. I congratulate everyone.
yeah, exactly. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Be humble,
Same.
be
Yeah,
supportive.
that's right.
Don't knock anybody. My thing is I never want to badmouth anybody. Obviously, if someone's being a dickhead, then
Yeah.
fuck them. But at the end of
Yeah.
the day,
I can rip somebody a new butthole, trust
Yeah.
me.
Oh, I believe
if
it.
I have to. This little Portuguese don't mess around.
right?
But I don't want to.
Yeah.
But you have to sometimes. You got to put them in their place.
I mean, some people, just are asking for it.
But I wanted so bad to go to the Connection last night, but I had just got home from John's show.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot.
said,
Yeah, it's a lot. There's always be all the shows. Last
Yeah.
night was fun. It was Comedy Connection. I've been there 3 times, and I've always had good reactions, and it's a
Always.
lot of fun. It's because people go there to laugh. You know what I mean?
That's it. It's a comedy club.
Yep.
It's not a bar. It's
Right.
not a this.
A
They're
pizza
there
joint, all that sort of
because they
stuff.
expect to laugh.
Yep.
Because
Right.
that's what they're going for.
I want,
you know?
bro. I want to get Rob over there one day.
What, the connection?
I'm too
I would
scared.
love that. He's honestly,
too
it's
scared.
so fun. I think Rob would go there. He
Oh.
would kill, and he. I went there last night. I had a great set. I made a little reel out of one of my jokes, and I'm like on cloud. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this.
right.
And then I'm gonna go to another show where it might not be as like the vibe's a bit different. I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna get discouraged again. But Brett Davey mentioned it before. It was
Peaks
like,
and valleys are
false gold.
crazy.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you got to do it, Rob. You'll love
I'm in the
it.
valley all the time. It seems I got to come out and
Yeah.
climb the mountain.
That is the
Get to
most-
that
that's
peak
the
What do
there.
you
thing,
get,
too.
the jitters or something?
Oh man, bad. I always do. But people always say, "Oh, you look confident up there." I'm
I have
like,
to
"No."
talk you off a ledge sometimes.
And I go,
This guy.
I can't do it, man. Just tell him I can't do it. I'm backing out.
I know
But then I
another
do
guy
it, and
that's
then it
like
ends up
that
being
too.
okay.
He gets so anxious. I said,
Crazy.
I used to, and as soon as I hold that mic, I get comfortable.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know?
It's all the build up, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
You know what's funny? If you see a video or a picture of me holding the mic with two hands, you know I'm fucking nervous.
Yeah, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and then I slowly start to come down,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. And it's weird. Like I don't know about you guys, but I prefer a corded mic versus a cordless mic.
Oh, you
Interesting.
do?
Yeah, I like because I like the why. I like to hold on to it. It's like a safety net for me, and I kind of just fidget with it, you know. But last night, this is something we could talk about, like kind of, you know, maybe working into like fumbles with your set. Like I got on. Aaron introduced me. I got on stage. I took the mic out and I tripped over the fucking stool.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, I said, look at me, I've already bumped into the stool with my big banana feet. You know what I mean? People got a little bit of laughs, and I just played into it.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys could kind of talk about that. Like, yeah, like, have you guys ever had a set where, like, oops, but you kind of play into it? You know what
well, I've had a couple of senior moments.
I mean? Yeah.
And the very first one, it was at the Connection, and I went, oh, shoot, what am I going to... And I kind of almost, like, panicked a little bit, but then I just grabbed my paper and took a peek. So when I got off the stage, I said to Brian, oh, man, you know, he said, make a joke of it if it happens.
That's good
So
advice.
it's happened one other time, and I go, okay, people, senior moment, look at me, you know, I'm having them, you know.
Yeah.
So it all went well after, but
Oh, that's awesome.
at that first time, I panicked a little bit,
There you
you
go.
know.
Yeah.
But
It's going to roll with
and
it.
like I used to think, oh, I messed up, I forgot this, I forgot that. They don't know that. The audience doesn't know.
That's true.
That's
They
true.
don't
Yeah.
know if you messed up or you forgot to say a line, or you just keep going with it, you know? That's how
Exactly.
I try it to
Yeah.
do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
But-
for me. It's like more of like a confidence thing. I always have this fear that I'm going to forget everything.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all right, I'm just because I'm brain dead in real life. Like,
Well, you take a chill pill.
you know, I just take a chill pill. That's all.
Breathe.
So I'll go up
damn
there
you.
like times I go,
But you did all right that night. I saw you. I mean, I know you guys didn't win.
Yeah.
no.
Every time, it's those.
Man, I'm out there fishing for coughs. Like I'll take a cough over
right.
anything. Just dead sound.
But no, it's
No, it
fine.
wasn't too bad. Got
Yeah.
laughs. So.
Yeah.
No, I've had. I know what it feels like to have a good set.
Yeah.
I think your
I-
best set, we've said it before. on the
Yeah, we
podcast,
don't have
doing
to kill it.
records.
We don't have to beat it to
Yeah.
death, but
great.
I had that, and then our first production it went really well.
Yeah, Langs.
So I know what that's like, but
Yeah.
still
Yeah,
nervous.
but-
Just keep doing it.
Still keep doing it.
Yeah.
I'm crafting a whole nother 10-minute with no, you know,
See, like
a cleaner.
One
So,
guy
we'll see how
told
it
me,
goes.
like, he said you should have a clean set and a not clean set.
Yeah, so I'm working on the clean side. now.
Right. So, and that's what I said. If, like, I use
Cleanish.
the F-bomb here and there, but I don't think it's excessive.
Yeah.
But if I just took that out, I got a clean set.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, it's like I swear a lot out of nervousness, but I'm trying to take the sexual humor out.
Yeah.
So I'm going total non that.
It's gonna be a bunch of dad jokes. Literally, this guy's a dad. All
Yeah,
dad jokes. Jokes you
I
can
got
tell
some
your
good
kids.
ones. So not that clean, but it's good. We'll see. I'm
Yeah.
sprinkling it in between
Yeah,
in my open
yeah.
mics, and now I got a few minutes
See,
built
like
up after like
a
6
few
months.
of
3
my
months.
things are like insinuations. It's
Yeah.
not. I didn't say it, but you can get it.
Yeah.
Like, you
It's like,
know.
like a thinker joke, you know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
have a joke or someone you say something. I had one like that last night. Like, people stopped and then they laughed because they thought about it for a second,
they
you know?
got
Like,
it. Took a second,
oh,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Well, that was like yesterday. The first time I had said about my husband and I being married 41 years, and I talked about him a little bit, and then I said, well, he was a rescue.
Yeah.
And I mean, they laughed. They
Yeah.
thought that was kind of cute, you know.
That's funny.
If you know, rescue the animals.
Yep.
And,
Yep. Yeah.
Give you those puppy dog eyes.
Yeah,
yeah.
we've all rescued some pets in our lives, and
Yeah.
Rob's got a rescue dog. I got
Me too.
rescued cats.
Yeah, we've got
You know? Yeah, I
My-
love cats, man.
yeah.
I love rescuing animal rescues in general. Cool with me.
I
you
never
know?
liked cats. I didn't want anything to do with them,
Yeah.
but my husband found a baby in the woods,
Oh, really?
and the mother must have left it because it's the little runt.
Mm-hmm.
So we took that in, and then a year later, I said, "Well, she needs a friend."
That's how it goes.
So I got a little black boy, Henry, and she's a black cat. So
So you got 2 black cats at
yeah,
home? Nice.
yeah,
Yep.
they're pretty. They're not wild. I want a wild cat. I want one that does crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah. You can have my cat then.
But these two are so mellow,
Yeah.
and they go in, they go out, they eat, but they don't climb the curtains, they don't scratch into. I'm telling my husband, these guys are duds.
Yeah.
They don't do anything.
Boring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very boring. So I want one that gets crazy.
Yeah. Well, my cat gets crazy. He eats buffalo dip,
Oh,
rips into the. Rob brought over some cheeseburger dip for me to try, and I left it on the counter for 2 seconds because his kids were in the car. So I want to go say hi to my niece and nephews. Like, hey, what's going on? 5 minutes. I come inside, my cat's eating the whole thing off the top.
Oh.
Yep. And then he
What an asshole.
farts too.
Henry does that. He'll get into the bread and he'll eat right through the plastic and eat the bread. He loves bread.
That's funny.
But so you got to
There
put
you go.
everything away when
Yeah.
you know.
There's a joke in there, right there. You know.
Yeah.
I try making trouble. My
Gotta
cat
get that
eating
bread.
Yeah, he gets
That's
into
what he
that.
was saying.
I'm telling you, I'll give him pieces of bread. He loves it.
That's
It's
so funny. Like,
crazy.
just flick him a piece of bread.
Yeah.
I flicked my cat Goldfish. I flicked him a piece of chicken the other day. Ran after like a dog. Rob will feed him some stuff too for hanging out.
Yeah, I gave them chicken
Piece
last
of
night. We
pepperoni.
had chicken, and
Yeah.
I was putting a few pieces out
Yeah.
for
That's
them.
nice.
You
That's
know,
funny. Yep.
but
Yeah.
I never thought I would like a cat, but I do now.
Yep.
You know.
Cats are cool, you know, and there's a comedy fundraiser they did for I think it was a comedy fundraiser they did for like I think Aaron did it for like the pet rescue or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, he's
that's a
into
cool
that.
idea.
Yeah.
that guy's big into animals and
Yeah,
rescuing,
he
which is
is.
cool with me because I'm the
Yeah.
same way.
And he's
you
got
know?
his little book out now.
Yep,
You know.
yep.
So that's good. And now he's running the place in
Galactic
Westerly.
Theater.
Galactic.
Yep.
Have you done that one yet?
So me and Rob went to support because we interviewed Matt Vita, the headliner, that same night. Then we went out, packed the car up. It was me, Kyle, my friend Christian, it was Rob, and we met a bunch of other comics up there. Honestly, what a blast! That was a
Great
night to
night.
remember. That was like I was like, you know what? This is what I want to do with comedy. Do the podcast, do a show here and there, and just hang out with other comedians. And that was a lot of fun. Like the vibes are good. So I'm gonna go back in December. He's got another show coming up, and I'm gonna go to that one for sure just to check it
I
out.
talked to Aaron about that too because I've done that a couple of years ago when Kirsten was
Oh
doing
yeah, yep,
it. And he said he's booked for a couple of months and then he'll get in touch with me.
yep.
But yeah, that's a nice, cool. And the owner Dave is a really nice guy.
Yeah, it's cool over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going back, Matt. Maybe I'll go
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, no, we'll
I like the area
definitely-
too.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. In your
kinda nice.
records over there,
And that other place is in Bristol Kingsman or something.
Kinsman Tavern. Have you been there before?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you gotta
So
check that one
that's
out.
in
Yeah.
Yeah, it is late,
Yeah.
but it is fun.
Yeah.
And you can get I feel like a lot of people don't want to put their name on number one on the list sometimes.
That's where I feel most comfortable. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
anywhere
me
between
too.
1 and 5.
Well, it'll be
Yeah.
a good practice to open up because you never know. You go to a show, right? You don't know if you're going to be on number one or second to last.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could be like, hey, you could be ready to be like number 3, but like, hey, you're up first tonight. You're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? So it's kind of good to me go up first sometimes.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll go wherever they put me.
Right.
At first, I would be nervous to go for the first, but
Yeah.
you're gonna do it whatever number you're at, you
Yep.
know. So you just go up and do your thing, and
Well, Kyle had a good point. He's like, you go up first and you can kind of chill after. You can
Yeah.
kind of relax, watch the
you
rest of
can
the
watch
show.
everyone.
You don't have to worry about freaking out the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you
Exactly.
guys ever been heckled yet?
I did slightly
no.
at a show. I don't know
You
about Rob.
did?
I've had people walk out on my shows.
You did?
Not shows, I'm sorry. At an open mic.
Oh,
Not
oh.
at a show. No, so to answer your question, no, I've never been heckled at a show.
I haven't got heckled yet.
Really? I've only been doing this for about a year. And I mean, for a little over a year, and I got heckled.
Shit, now we're going to
You
get heckled.
did?
Well, it was more like these drunk guys were in the crowd, and they were kind of just heckling everybody. And I think Joe Hebert was there, and I think he might have like said something or made a joke about it while it was happening because it was his set. It was at Event Factory, but
Oh, I remember that.
yeah, I called the guy like Ron Jeremy or whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah,
No,
I think he
it's-
told
Yeah.
him. Yeah, he told him off. That was a
Yeah.
good one.
No, so far so good. I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know how I
really
would
gotten
handle like a
out.
serious heckler. You guys see these videos?
I
of,
mean,
like-
you just handle it, man.
Yeah.
You have all
Oh,
the
yeah.
power with that mic, baby.
Yeah.
You know, I watch a lot. Is that Amani? He's is he Pakistan or
I think I know
something?
who you're talking about.
You know what's his name? Amani is the last name.
Yeah, and he, like he like destroys hecklers or something.
Oh yeah, he will get on you if you heckle him.
Yeah.
And he destroys you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He really does. So I watch him a lot on YouTube and stuff. That's what I do. I watch comics constantly.
Yeah.
You know.
What if there's ever been a sober heckler before?
I've
A
always
sober heckler, one that hasn't drank.
Yeah.
I know, right? Usually
Oh.
it's someone drinking, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen videos of like you got like if you watch reels or shorts or whatever on social, like on Facebook or whatever, in Instagram, I get a lot of suggestions because I watched a couple, but like comics like you know getting like heckled and like destroying them, or like people like, oh, this guy got arrested at the comedy show or got thrown out, or like someone fucking, and then one guy had a medical emergency. And like they were like the guy's like, "Are you good?" Like, he stopped the show like he should have, and like the comic and like called 911 all stuff. So I'm like, dude, I'm like freaking. I'm like, dude, what if that happened at my show? How the hell would I handle it? Hey, I'm not gonna handle some guy like fucking call me a d-bag or whatever.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
if someone, you know,
You just outright ignore it, I
Yeah.
guess.
yeah,
They say just to ignore it because
That might
if
be the
you
way to
go
go.
with it, they're gonna keep. You know what I mean? I was at the Connection. Well, I hosted one of the graduation shows, and I announced the next comedian, and that he came up and he starts doing his set, and all of a sudden, this girl jumps on the stage. Grabs his mic
What?
and starts doing stuff. So at first,
hell?
we thought this was maybe part of
Yeah.
his skit, you know? It wasn't. This girl was bombed on her ass, so drunk. The guys at the Connection are trying to get her off the stage, get the mic off her.
Let's say like they got like a
She's out
security.
yelling, screaming, and they're pushing her out the door, you know?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and the poor guy, it was his graduation.
Oh, that's
First
terrible.
time. He was like, what the hell's going on, you know? Like,
They should have given him an extra. They should have given him a fresh 7 minutes.
Yeah,
You know,
and-
whatever.
Let's
how
just
long.
start over on that one.
but they did. They got her right out of there.
That's
She
crazy.
was bombed.
Oh my
You
god.
know, and she was being obnoxious, you know.
Oh my god.
But she jumped on the stage. I said, I'm glad she didn't do that to me because I think I would have punched her.
Yeah, right. Get out! Boom! Just fucking
I
knock
would
it
have
right
just
out.
like, this is my time, bitch.
Yeah, but yeah.
You know what I mean?
You want this spot?
Hell
Then
yeah.
take the class.
That's right. Go take a
You know
class.
what I mean? Fucking
Go
bonk her
be
on the head
funny.
with the fucking microphone, right?
I know.
Oh man, I hate when drunk people, you know, like they're kind of talking loud or whatever. Like
Oh, I know.
you get that a lot at mics, but you just
You do.
go into the mic expecting it, and you'll be all right.
But I hate that when they're all talking. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Because
happens a lot.
especially at open mics.
Yeah.
There's one open mic that I used to go to, but I don't go anymore because when I signed the list, by the time I got up there, everybody was gone.
Oh,
A
yeah.
couple of guys might have stayed, but I try to stay through the whole thing.
Yeah, we
You
tried
know
to
what
too.
I mean? I want to support
Yeah, that's
the
what I
others.
try to do too. Yeah. Yeah.
But they do their set and they walk out.
Yeah, I
you
don't.
know?
I don't like when someone does their set and as soon as their set's done, they grab their stuff and leave. Like at least stay
Yeah,
for a
they
couple
do it.
comics.
No, they don't. They
you know,
they walk
Well,
right out.
Yeah, it's like you really just came here and all you care about is yourself.
Exactly.
But you want people to pay attention to you, but you don't want to pay attention to anyone else. I find that kind of rude.
It is rude.
You know,
it really is rude. Because I figure we're all there to support one another.
Mm-hmm.
We're all practicing.
Yeah.
And sometimes you say, hey, good set, or,
Yeah.
I mean, I never tell a comic to change any of his stuff.
Yeah.
That's not for me, But,
Like who am I to say?
yeah, like, who am I to say anything?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's disrespectful and it's rude and
Yeah.
I don't like it. So I
Yeah.
don't go to that one anymore.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Rob were doing a lot of mics. We're doing like touch launch stuff like once a week, a couple other ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We did like 3 mics a week for a while. It's kind of slowed down a bit.
Yeah, I feel like me and you
Oh.
both have taken a step back
Just kind of happened.
to focus on our writing. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Rob's working on his clean set. Me, I'm working on just getting I had some
Yeah.
ideas on paper in my brain. I want to get down on paper. I'm reworking. That set I did Comedy Connection last night. I really like, so I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah.
And then I'm really just trying to focus on Rob's doing a lot of stuff with the podcast, like editing the video and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. It takes a lot. It takes a long time to do
lot of
stuff like
work,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Well, if you really got to want to do it because it can be time consuming.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. Am I saying you know what I mean too much, Rob? We should do a
So
count.
he says, you know what I mean? And I used to get on him about it.
Now you just
And I used to make fun, and then my wife was like, "You don't make fun of him. You should do that. You should make fun of him." And I haven't done it since, so I actually haven't
watch these
noticed.
episodes?
Oh yeah, she what? No,
Yeah.
Does
now
your
he's
wife
like-
go to your shows?
she does.
Yeah.
She loves to come to my shows. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
She I have this picture on my Instagram. It's me and my first show I ever did. It was the cello show.
Uh-huh.
You see me, I'm holding the mic, I'm doing this, I'm looking, but then you see her, she's front row doing this. I love that picture. I'm just like,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
warms my heart. That's how it should be. You know what I mean? I would like to think.
My husband used to come a lot, but he doesn't anymore.
Yeah, I was
But
actually gonna ask you if
he
he's
has
been coming.
he's a lung cancer
all right.
survivor.
Oh wow.
But he had a whole total lung removed.
Oh, but yeah. That's
So he has trouble with
So he's
the
a bit more-
breathing and
yeah.
all that,
He's more apt to just
But
stay
he used to
and-
come all the time at
Yeah.
the beginning.
yeah.
But I walk in and he goes, "How'd you do? How'd you do?"
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I mean,
And I
That's
show
nice.
him the videos and
course.
things like that.
well, I think if it wasn't for, I feel like with me and Rob, it wasn't for like our family, like a shout out to our parents and all that, all of our friends and stuff like that. Like that's that's important when you're first starting is people to come out,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
these bookers and stuff see the crowd and that's what they want to, you know what I mean? And I don't think we'd be here today if we, without their support in a way, My
Oh,
wife comes to all my
definitely.
shows,
My kids come, my friends, my brothers, everybody supports it.
Yep. Yep. And
Yeah.
my main thing too, and I say all the time, is with comedy, like I hate when people try to make it a competition or people try to take you can't be in this clique or that clique. At the end of the day, why are you gonna be greedy? It's just fucking who cares? It's
But
kind of
Matt,
like
really, there are clicks out there.
No, there is,
you
and
know?
I see it, and I don't want to call it. I'm not saying f this person. I'm just saying there are
Right,
cliques.
right.
At the end of the day, you're just people that you decide to associate with more than others, and if you welcome me into your
Yeah.
circle, great. But I don't see why you can't just be like, hey man, nice set. Hey, just talk more instead of just ignore
what's
that.
what's the problem?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Another place. Have you been to Poppy's yet?
Yeah, I did a
I
show there.
love that
Oh, yeah.
place.
Yeah, me and Rob went.
Did you do it there too?
I have not performed there, but I've been.
I love that place.
Yeah.
An audience member there.
Poppy's a good person.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, it was
she's
fun.
Great.
Yeah.
She's very high energy. I love it.
Oh, yeah,
brings-
she
brings
is.
energy.
Yeah, she is.
She's
yeah,
in California,
great.
I think, right now.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah.
She goes all over
Yeah,
performing.
that's cool.
you
Yeah,
know.
I follow her on Facebook. I saw she was going to some other like different states and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Which is really cool, doing some other bigger shows. So
Yeah.
and it's cool too when you do comedy, you meet other people. Like the woman I was with, a couple of girls I was performing with last night. One of them was on that show Tires with Shane Gillis,
Oh, yeah.
which is really cool. The other headlines, she was on HBO and all this stuff. It's really cool who you meet, you know. It's like,
Well, that's like Poppy and that HBO and everything.
Yep.
She's been on all that.
yeah,
A
wasn't
lot
she on,
of
like,
these
America's Got
guys
Talent,
have
something
been.
like that too, like a talent type thing on the TV.
I don't
She
know.
did something. I thought something like that, but she's like you were saying. She's definitely done some like bigger things, which
Yeah,
is really cool.
and she runs classes also.
Yeah, maybe I'll take one of those.
She just had a graduation, I think, last week.
She should come on and tell us.
Yeah,
Come on,
that'd be
Poppy.
cool. Yeah, we'll get her on. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
she's good.
Yeah, I'm open to getting. I love getting people on. I like the fact that when comics reach out to us too, it kind of makes me feel like, oh, all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
in this business, you gotta, people are always looking for some spotlight and stuff like that. It's nice that people want to come on and, share their time with us. So
We're growing, guys. Come on.
That's
yeah,
right.
and you know what's cool,
That's
Carolyn,
right.
too. I was gonna sit off camera, but like you're coming on at a good time because we are starting to gain a bit more traction. We got
Yeah,
more
we hit some
subscribers now.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas Estrada's been doing some of our reels. Well, he does all of them, but it's cool because now like we make reels sometimes for certain episodes. Like I say, Lucas, just find what you think is good, make it, and then he gives us
Yeah.
like one reel a week. So you're getting on a good time because those have been getting a lot of views.
Yeah.
And more eyes are on it now versus when we first started, which is really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So you came in at a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah, thanks to everyone that
That's
subbed.
good.
We're finally over
I know,
100. We hit that first
are
big
you?
benchmark,
Yeah.
you know.
Good.
We're at 130. Carolyn, we're counting on
Wow,
you
yeah.
to spread it with your friends
I
and
do.
family.
Actually, I had it on Facebook today
Yeah,
that I was
that's
going to
awesome.
be.
Yeah, I saw you. Like, I'm doing the Roy Brothers podcast and this show. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm
I did.
included.
Shoot,
I
now I'm
did.
going to have to put a cat voice. I'm going to have to edit that out.
Yeah.
Why
No,
don't you?
I did. I put it on Facebook and I said, check it out.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thanks.
Yeah, we
Now,
appreciate
when
it.
do you do your episodes? Like, does
Mondays.
it take? I mean, every
To
like
release?
this one, yeah.
Yeah, we got quite a backlog. So,
We're,
Last one I saw was episode 25.
25. So,
That was Steve.
yep. So if you guys are watching this, you're going to see Steve. That means next we're going to have Matt Vita.
Yep.
So then that would be Carolyn right after
Yep.
Vita. Yeah, so
So-
it'd be 27.
Yeah, so I planned it out pretty much. We'll kind of wrap things up in a minute with this. I guess this is like a no-warm announcement. But yeah, at the end of the day, like Carolyn, like it's you and then D, and I think we got Mike Murray coming on Wednesday, and we got D. But after that, we're done for the year.
D. Conley?
Yeah, we're taking a break.
Oh,
Yep.
she's cool, dude.
Yeah.
I love dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can't wait to have her on.
But we got enough. We got enough comics. So you guys are gonna be more. You guys are gonna be towards like the end of the by the time all this stuff, you're probably more closer towards like December and the end of the year because we got enough content now that we're gonna
Clean up hitters.
We're gonna pretty much. We got enough to last us till the end of December, and then come January, we're gonna have some new things coming out. We'll make an announcement on that at a
Good.
later date. But you're coming out at a good time because we're gaining traction. We got some plans in the works for next year, 2026, and I got some comics in mind. I got some other comics that we're working on scheduling, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Good,
And
good.
I'm pumped.
I
And
wish you guys all the luck.
thanks. And I'm glad that you came on. I'm glad we got some more females on there because we really did need some more female voices. We had Maureen McCarthy was our first one. Shout out to
Oh,
her.
yeah.
And then
Yeah, they're out there. They're out there.
Well, to be
And
honest,
they
I was
would
like,
love to do it. I'm sure.
I was like, I don't want like people to be like, oh, like the Roy Brothers. I want to go hang out with two guys in this guy's
Yeah.
apartment and do a comedy show. But full disclosure, it's my wife and my cats.
Well, I
So-
told my husband I'm going with these two young guys tonight.
Yeah.
He goes, where? I go to his house. He goes, what? I said,
You're filming a
I'm gonna-"
podcast, right?
I said, yeah. I go, he's got a couch and
Yeah.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch the video.
And
He
if
said, can I watch that?
Of course you can.
I
hope
go,
you
when
enjoy
it shows, he
watch
will.
it, and if there's any girls out there, feel like bring your husband, bring your boyfriend, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll have
You can
them
hang
on.
out in the corner and be
Please.
the just watch us. You can hang
Don't
out-
make this
You wanna
dirty,
bring
damn
your
it.
People?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, okay.
Okay.
No.
No.
No spouse.
All right, no
Right,
spouses. I'm just
Oh,
saying,
see, easy.
sometimes,
If you want to bring your significant other, you can sit in the corner and watch us. If you know.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
41 years, Rob. Come on, give me a
Okay.
break.
No,
All
but
right.
no.
Okay.
Full disclosure: any female comics that want to get on any comic,
Don't
in
feel
general,
uncomfortable.
Me, my wife, and my
We're cool.
cats. We're hanging out. It's a great. It's super laid back, chill vibe. We talk about anything.
Yeah.
But the main focus has always been comedy. That's what we're here to do. We want to highlight you. Carolyn and all the other comics. We want to give you guys a voice because we're all in this together, and we just have fun learning people's stories. So
Yeah.
I am happy to be here. Thank
Yeah.
you, guys.
of course, I'm glad you could
was-
find this place.
I love your room.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
cool,
it.
right?
Yes, it is a
You know,
cool
my dad's like,
room.
man, you got some
And
stuff
it
in the
got
background.
heat in here.
Yeah, it's hot.
The
That's
heat's
awesome.
cranking right
Yeah,
now.
my heat was broken last year, and we were struggling pretty bad. It was a whole feud with my landlord. Thankfully, now we got a nice, warm apartment. People are
Yes.
comfortable. So,
It's that meth
Awesome.
lab warming it up. down
yeah,
there.
yeah. It's the
Now,
meth lab I
what
got in my
is this
basement.
thing?
That is a telescope.
Telescope.
Wow.
8-inch, yeah, 8-inch Dobsonian. That's my baby.
Wow.
It's my toy.
Do you know tonight's that big
Big 8-inch toy over here. You guys want to see it?
the
Check it out.
meteorite thing that's coming
Oh
in?
yeah, it's like a meteor
behind
shower.
the scenes.
Yeah, they said you're going to see so many that it's going to be unbelievable, but you
Yeah.
got to be up like
There
in the
it is.
middle of the night.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping.
No, I'll be up. I'm
Yep.
always up.
That's my 8-inch toy. Yeah, it's funny. I always get compliments on that thing. Oh, what is that thing? One comment was we work for NASA. Like, yeah, something like that. That's my part-time gig.
Yep.
But
So we're in November. This is gonna be coming out a couple weeks. You got anything popping in December, Carolyn,
wanna
that we can
shout out?
plug? Is there anything in the
Yeah,
new
I
year?
do.
2026.
What's the outlook like for your comedy?
I told you my November show's
Yep.
December 12th. I'm with Dawn Tyler in Connecticut.
Okay. Yep.
And then on the 21st, I'm at Boomerangs with John.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very nice.
And then on the 27th, I'm going to be at the Industrial for a
Okay.
live taping. We
Oh,
need
wow.
everybody there.
Very cool.
They're going to
Wow.
tape me, and then they're going to do a 5-minute video that I can send
Oh,
out.
that is awesome.
That's awesome. That's
So,
great.
Yeah, I'm glad that we
So-
could get that out there. So we'll put
Yeah.
that in the description, guys, if you guys want to check out those
With-
shows.
along with,
Are you on social media, Carolyn?
I just like have Facebook and stuff.
Okay. Do you want to send that out there? Or are we gonna?
do you put any
wanna skip
comedy
it?
on there or anything like that? Do you want to
No,
like,
I
share?
haven't done.
Okay.
But you can.
All right.
I
Okay.
don't mind.
All right. If I can
I
pop
just
a link.
don't know
put-
how to do this stuff, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, we put the flyers and stuff like that on there, right? So you'll be able to see it.
Because
Yeah, we'll put the show times and all
I
that.
told my granddaughter, like,
What
I
she
might
just said.
do a YouTube thing. They say
Yeah.
go on YouTube, you know? But
Yeah, YouTube would be good for you. Instagram, if you can have someone help you with that, that'd
Yeah.
be good too. Throw up. You get that 5 minutes coming. You could clip the hell out of that and really promote
'cause
yourself. It'd be
most
cool.
of the when you send, they want a 5-minute
Yeah.
video.
Yeah,
So that's what Brian, they're going to put that
that's
together
awesome. I'm glad they're
for
doing
me.
that for you.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you got a lot. You got a lot going on.
Appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
So you
Yeah.
booked up for December.
Till
Make sure.
December 27th.
There you go. So guys, check her out. Go support her comedy. She's very funny. We've both seen her live. She's good. She's gonna make you laugh. And like Rob said, everything will be down on the bottom. And yeah, freaking, we'll catch you guys in the next one when we got. Mike Murray's on next. I said D. Connolly, but no, reverse. Mike Murray next time. Carolyn, thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
And
Thank you so much.
Yeah, looking forward to
fun.
working with you in the future.
I love this.
All right. Yeah.
This is my very first podcast.
Yeah.
Nice.
Love
it.
We've had I think we're someone else's first podcast too, and it feels great.
I love it.
Hell yeah. Well,
So we'll have you back on. We'll do a
Okay,
checkup in the
guys.
yeah,
new
we could
year.
do that one day too. I mean, when you're blowing up in the scene, All right, already are. So, all right, guys,
Okay.
we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.
Bye.